This is going to be my auxiliary battery. And then it's going to mount much like that. What do you think? Auxiliary battery box. I might be able to get 2 batteries in here, although I can't afford 2 batteries for this piece of shit bike. This is how it's going to go. Right here, there's a pressure release valve, which we don't need, on the box. That's where my on and off switch for this compartment's going to go. Inside here, we got foam. You've got 1 layer, 2 layers of the pick apart foam. Another, I'm gonna call it 3/4 of an inch layer of foam on the bottom. All of our wiring is gonna be inside of here and hidden behind and underneath the pick apart foam. So my idea is place a battery this way, on and off switch right here, and then somewhere's over here or over here, I'm gonna put an LED voltage reader. I'm hoping that once this is all done, there will be some auxiliary room inside of here for, I don't know, gloves or a small lock. You've got locking hasps on there should you want to lock the box. I'm going to engineer a way to bolt this onto the rack so it will be solid. And then we got to get rid of all the badging. Come on, manufacturers, what the fuck are y'all thinking when y'all stick all these fucking stickers all over this shit? Cut it out already. So there will be times where I will not be needing or wanting the auxiliary battery. So for that, because I don't have a quick release system, I'm gonna have 3 bolts on the bottom to pull this off, and only one XT60 connection, which is probably going to be inside the box. A couple of things that I like about this design setup: it's not as fugly as a milk crate. It just kind of looks like a storage box. If someone is walking by, they're not going to know that it's a spare battery. I did not lose my deck area for mounting, storing, carrying, transporting things. Actually, I've increased the deck area. Got these ridges on here. The ridges are for her pleasure. And then I can just bungee something down on top of here in addition to whatever. I need a water bottle holder. Now I can mount a water bottle holder or 2, possibly even, to the back of this. I can always do it on top, but I don't want to lose my deck. Okay, and just like that, we have our switch installed. Forget about the pointing of the arrows, but it's pointing to the on. That's off. And if you want to take this out so no one can turn this on, you've got that availability. Off, on. The handle here covers this from protection from getting whacked off or knocked off like that. And I've got real estate over here and over here, and underneath each of these latches to put my LCD voltage indicator. We got to bolt this down. Let's figure out how to do that. And just like that, we are bolted down. I used some fender bolts, went through the back 2 existing slotted holes on the rack, and I drilled a new hole right there for 3. This thing will be secure. Now look, there's right here is the back of the frame. Good point for grabbing a hold of. And I know y'all want to see what I'm doing underneath. 1, 2, and then the third one right over there. Easy to get to from the bottom to unbolt and tighten or do whatever you need to. This is gonna be great. All right, look at this. Picking up the whole bike by the box. This is step number one. Before we can wire up into our wiring in our down tube, we need a place for the battery and a way to control it. That, of course, is going to be another video. For right now, we've got the box, and we've got our disconnect switch, and we got it mounted. Here's my wiring harness. It's going to be another video, because otherwise it's going to go into a 30, 40-minute video. So we're going to break it up. I'm not sure if I'm using the splitter or the splitter that I made into the harness. The idea is this is going to go down in the tube. This is going to go underneath the seat, come up here where it will go into, hook into the wiring harness inside the battery box. It's simple. It really is easy, people. You don't need to overthink this shit. So if you haven't subscribed yet, do that now so you don't miss out on my wiring harness and hooking up of the battery. I'm good. I'm happy with this. If I want, this is going to be my finished product once I got the wiring and the battery in there. I should be able to take that, what's that, 1.5 inches of foam out of there and lay the battery in that way and secure and have all this extra room here for more toys, electronics, cables, gloves, hats, sunglasses, cell phones, whatever, that I can lock up with a lock when I'm not with the bike. If you're one of these guys that's in New York City or California and you're going to be adding a bunch of LED lights or speakers, right here is where you can tie in, whoops, that needs to stay up there. You can tie in all of your wiring inside here. You can put switches on the outside, so for the front LEDs or the ground effect LEDs or your boom box or your speakers or whatever. You can get really creative inside here and keep all the wiring hidden inside there, not running everywhere over the bike. Pretty cool design, I must say so. Let me know if you think so. Leave me a comment, hit one of them thumbs, and I'll see you.